This is my personal skills project for English class, and what I'm going to do is teach you how to fix a Game Boy Color that has a screen that isn't working. So this Game Boy Color, if you turn it on, you can hear the noises, you can see the light, but nothing shows. So if you do this, we're going to test a game on it. Put this in. No difference. But should boot the game, you can't hear it or see it. So what we're going to do is figure out why. So to start this, I already see the ribbon cable connecting the screen is not in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the screws out around it. So you're going to need a screwdriver and a Y 2.0 bit, and then you're going to need another bit, which is a PH00. This will be for the outer screws, and this will be for the inner screws. You're also going to need tweezers and this just in case. So what you want to do first is you want to take out the batteries. Use this to make it easier. Sit them in a good space. Now, you're going to make sure you have the Y 2.0 bit, and what you want to do is get these top two screws out. I put the top two screws at the top left box so I know which ones are which. Now, there are 3 more screws to get out, and normally 4, but I'm missing one. So you want to get the side screws and these 2 bottom screws. Now that you got all the screws out, you'll be able to take off the outer case, just like that. Now you can obviously see this ribbon cable is not in place. This ribbon cable is the one that connects to the screen. So what we're gonna do first is connect this ribbon cable. So there are little boxes right here and here. You want to push those open. You can use your thumbs. You can use anything you want. And then what you want to do is take this ribbon cable and put it in there. Now that you've done that, just want to put the pins back in place. Ribbon cable is now secure in place. Screen should turn on. But we're going to look at the actual screen itself and look on the inside. So you want to switch your bit to the PH00 bit, and then you're going to get these 3 screws. Now that we got the screws off, we can lift the motherboard and see the other side. Now this is the screen itself, and these are the contacts. Each of these contacts does something within the system, but the only one we need to look at is the one that connects with the ribbon cable contacts. So you're going to want to look at these few contacts over here. You're going to see they correspond over here. So you can see these ones, and these ones are the same ones as these. And also just make sure the contacts don't look too dirty. If they are, you can use isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip and just kind of scrub away at that. You can also look here. See, that's what a somewhat dirty contact would look like. It'd look a little gunkier. So now that you've checked all the problems and you know that this is the problem and the cable wasn't plugged in, you can start screwing back. Now, if it wasn't the cable, it could be the screen itself or the contacts, so you could buy a replacement screen for a couple bucks and see how that works. But when you're doing something like this, you want to stay calm because it is easy to get pretty frustrated, and that's why I use this so I don't lose my screws. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this exact formation of the screws to put them back in place. And you're still using the PH00 bit. So you're going to put the shell back on, and now you switch back over to the Y 2.0 bit, and you go back to these screws. Now that all the screws are back in, you're gonna grab your two AA batteries, put them in. Should turn on, and the screen should also come on. Just like that. Now let's try the game. And it seems to be working. So that's how you fix a Game Boy Color screen.